All right. Finals time on the draw. Yeah, we can keep this. Wouldn't say it's great, but hopefully we'll get an idea, at least an idea for what we're up against here so that we can kind of figure out what we want to do. The good news is if we need to get Tropical Island, we can get that, and it's not going to cost us any more life. A lot of it depends on if we draw land in our opener, because we might want to Is It Charm to try to dig for lands. If we're playing against a creature-heavy deck, we can hope to draw a couple of lands and do like a thing where we Shriek Maw something out and then Gatekeeper the next thing or something like that. All right, so we just hit the Volcanic Island anyway. I think I'm going to play this Misty Rainforest. I mean, I'm bummed that we don't get to do the Gatekeeper plan, but I think that's kind of not going to happen anyway. I don't actually need anything here. Niv Mizzet, eh? Alright. Gatekeeper's going to have to wait a long time. But I think I'd rather keep Is It Charm up here than start planning for drawing multiple swamps in a row. Blade Splicer. Sure, that's pretty good against this. Alright, well there's a Maze of Ith, so that's kind of nice. We can play it and just take one. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I'm going to do that, and then what I think I'm going to do is see what he does here. I'm going to take the 1 damage, and then I might just Is It Charm to try to hit lands. And remember, if once I Is It Charm, like I can throw Niv Mizzet in the yard, and then Necromancy it back next turn too. Ooh. Wow, I hope Niv Mizzet is good enough here, because this is going to get nasty. So what I can do is, he's going to go off with Blade Splicer basically here. I mean, I can just Is It Charm the Blade Splicer. Let's make him put this thing on the guy. So I can Is It Charm Blade Splicer, and that kills this and then prevents him from getting this plus another 3. But then... Oh, thank you. But then I don't get to do Niv Mizzet. I'm sure I can figure out other ways to do that, though. And I think I'd rather just have my Shriek Maw be live here. Probably need Steam Vents, unfortunately. All right, let's do that. Because this way we take no damage this turn. Well, except for from the land, but that's not a big deal. And now we can start playing swamps. So let's evoke this. And now we're just fully stable. Like, I much would prefer to just go big and get Niv Mizzet down, but it's so risky because let's say we let him have that. Then he has 2 golems, a Flicker Wisp, and one of these. And we have a Niv Mizzet, which will wreck him. But if he just goes like Path to Exile your Niv Mizzet, take 8, like we're like whoa, or take 10, we're like in a pretty bad spot. And I think that given the fact that we've got Maze of Ith and can basically get this situation so that we're down to taking no damage, that makes more sense. All right, let's cycle this guy. You get out of here. And we drew a Mole Drifter, which we can't evoke, so that's fine. All right, well, we found our way to get Niv Mizzet in the yard. So So that's kind of nice. Draw step. Riftwing Cloud Skate. Okay. Let's suspend that guy. This gives us something to do with our mana for the turn, and we're not under any real pressure at the moment, so I think suspending it's fine. It's not like we have to resolve it. Mentor of the Meek. Sure. You got a Mentor of the Meek. Oh, look at him. He's mixing up his game. I like it. Last time he didn't attack. This time he does. People do forget. I've forgotten. It happens. All right. So that's going to tick down. I'm not going to be cycling or doing anything like that. So let's just hope we draw some lands here. That's a land. Get a swamp going, so we're one away from this action, which is really nice. And if we want, we can Liliana Vess. I think we want to Liliana Vess next turn, though, because I think we're just going to get Niv Mizzet here. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't think we want to get any of his guys. I mean, getting Shriekmaw is fine with that too, but we get to draw a card off Niv Mizzet even if he has an answer for it right away. And of course it slows him down significantly. Ooh. He's flashing in a 3-drop with Aether Vial. Oh, it's a Fiend Hunter. That's pretty annoying. He's going to get to draw a card. Yeah, that was a big game for him. That was good. All right, well, we're drawing cards. Yeah, I think I would. Thanks. All right, so the good news is, I mean, that sucked for us, but the good news is twofold. One, he's only got 3 power to hit us with at the moment, so we're not like dead or anything, not even close. And the other good news is, once we find a way to kill this, of which we have a few, and we'll be able to find a few, then we don't have to worry about any of this. Look at all that text. None of that matters. We just get Niv Mizzet back just straight up. So that's really good. So he battles. Oops. And we untap you. And did he have 6? That would be sweet. No, he didn't. Savannah Lions. Oh, man, this guy's going off. Okay, Cloud Skate still has one more turn before it's going to come back. And we drew an island. Kind of interesting. So we can't, I mean, we can play a Gatekeeper, but we can't kick it. Kind of stuck just doing one thing this turn. I'm not sure what that thing is quite yet. When this thing comes back, we've got a lot of good options for what it's going to hit and what it's going to do. But I think I just want a Muldrifter here, actually. I can also Liliana Vess, minus it, go get Damnation. That seems really good too. Although we would take 5 damage and then maybe more, but probably not. Let's do that. I probably won't take the damage anyway, just because he's got to kind of respect Liliana here and give it some attacks. So hopefully Liliana just eats an attack step here. And then we untap Wrath. We get Niv Mizzet back. Ugh, that's bad. That's really bad. What does he have? Silverblade Paladin. Man, he is actually threatening. See if he pairs it. Well, I'm just going to blank out whatever he pairs it with. But he's really going off with this guy. Oh, he gave this double strike. Okay, well. I mean, as long as I don't die, I'm fine. Oh, man. Does he kill Liliana? No, he just goes for me. So he's just going to blast away here. And yeah, this is actually really going to get rough for us. I take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm dead. Yeah, good for you. Right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I guess we were one turn too slow, although I got to say this thing was kind of awesome for him. Yeah, that sucks. I think I like our line, though, of going for Damnation there. I really like this matchup for us. I think we're going to win this. I mean, there's draws, of course, that we can lose, but I think we're in a good spot. Yeah, all right. I don't think I want to bring in Torch Fiend for Aether Vial. I just don't care about Aether Vial that much. He kind of went off with it that time because he had the Mentor of the Meek, but otherwise it doesn't usually happen that way. All right, yeah, we're going to be on the play here. This looks fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. We've got a lot of cards here that are very good against him. If we hit black mana, then we're really, really in business too. But Stagger Shock, Electrolyze, and Shriekmaw should all be pretty darn good against him. Yeah, we don't really care about that. Whew, and we hit a swamp. Wow. How do I get so lucky? I guess because I have 10 black sources in the deck, but still. So we're going to look to get a 2-for-1 out of this, a 2-for-1 out of this, and a 1-for-1 out of this. That's kind of our game plan here. Kind of want to play the swamp in case we draw a Gatekeeper. I guess it'll be multiple steps anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, he's going to tick up his Aether Vial here. Our stuff's mostly instant speed, so we don't really care. All right, well, there's 1/2 of a 2-for-1. Oh, man. That's really good, too. Hopefully he flashes in a low toughness guy. No, he doesn't. All right, well, I'm just going to Stagger Shock the Porcelain Legionnaire, or maybe I'll even just take the damage here. No, I think that's a little greedy. We'll just Stagger Shock it. This is going to force him to commit some other things to the board. It's also going to prevent him from doing that for a while. All right. Cast it on you. Okay. Now we just need some lands. Keep the lands flowing. There's a land. Your move. He didn't flash anything in. He's kept it on 3, though, so his Vial's going to stay on 3. But he didn't want to play anything last time, so that's kind of weird. Miscalc? Yeah, I think that if he's not going to play anything, then I can just run out Liliana here. And just start ticking it upwards. Now he's got something he wants to flash in. What is it? Ooh. That's actually not a big deal at all. Yeah, sure. I can still cast all my stuff. I mean, I'm going to kill this eventually, so Niv Mizzet will live. All right, now let's see. Are you going to actually start attacking old Liliana Vess? Yes, you are. Got to give her the respect. He could char her out here as well and make it basically just a 1-for-1. Boros Charm, yeah, same difference. I'm really glad to get that Boros Charm out of his hand, though, to be honest. All right, Makeshift Mannequin. That can definitely go the distance here. I think I just want to electrolyze this thing, though. Yeah, I just want to electrolyze it because Shriekmaw can be used to take out much bigger, tougher things than that. And electrolyze actually, you know, lines up quite nicely with Magus. All right. It died. And we very calmly, very casually miscalculation his Planeswalker. Okay, well, this is coming along. I mean, we can just hardcast Niv Mizzet, so I kind of just want to use Makeshift Mannequin to get it back if he has an answer for it. So let's cycle this guy, play a land, and say go. So now we've got all types of options here for what we want to do. I can leave up Forbid. I want to start grabbing big fatties here, though. Probably just going to play out Niv Mizzet. Though, if I keep hitting lands, yeah, that's even better. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can just play Niv Mizzet, but is there really a reason to do that? Not really. If I just play Muldrifter, I can just get more cards in my hand. Yeah, I guess I'll just play Niv. If I'm going to play a big thing this turn and not leave up Forbid, it might as well be Niv. He certainly puts a lot of pressure. You know, he could easily have like a... Oh, he's got a Silverblade Paladin? Well, that's an interesting thing to play. So he must have a way to kill Niv Mizzet, because there's no way he'd just play this into it. Guess I spoke too soon. Okay. Oh man, this would be pretty sweet too, but it kills us. All right. The big question here. We're on the draw, so we can hit Alchemy. If we hit a blue source, we can hit Alchemy and kind of solve all of our problems here. This hand has all the tools to win the game. Damnation being the main one. If we don't hit blue or just miss lands, then we're probably just going to die. But I think I'm going to take the chance. Because if we hit any blue source, then Forbidden Alchemy can draw us into more blue sources. Riftwing Cloud Skates can happen. We can Alchemy into a fatty to get back with Mannequin. Like this hand is absolutely great if we hit a blue source of some type. If we don't, it depends on how aggressive he is. Blue mana, the blue ones. Oh, there's our fatty. So we're pretty well set up here, like I said, but definitely need to hit the manas. If we just hit any mana, that's fine. I mean, if we just hit like all of our swamps or whatever, we can Damnation in a somewhat timely fashion and kind of get him. But all right, he's getting aggressive. Goblin Guide. Oh, yes, please hit a land. Miscalc. Ugh, that's awkward. Wait, I can't remember what... Does Miscalc cycle for 2 colorless? Oh, it does. Well, that's good. We're just going to cycle that. All right, we're going to take a beating here at the hands of the guide. Yeah, okay. So we're going to draw that thing, which is actually a fine draw, especially if we hit land here. Yes, we did. I think I'm just going to Forbidden Alchemy still. I can cast Grim Monolith and then threaten Damnation, but he just has the ability to play around it so well that I think I just need to take my licks from this Goblin Guide here. Is there any reason to do Forbidden before? No. All right, there we go. Yeah, we're just going to go for a big old Grizzlebrand here. And if he has a way to deal with it, then we're going to Wrath. Okay, Mazavith seems very good versus him, as does Shriekmaw. Damnation is going to take care of probably his 2 creatures. Shriekmaw is more targeted. If Shriekmaw's in the yard, then I can makeshift mannequin it back, so I'm going to take Mazavith here. And I think I'm just going to play it and Grim Monolith here. So let's get Grim and play Mazavith. So Mazavith means that he's got to play another creature. It basically just forces him to overcommit or to commit more. And if he doesn't, okay, he is. He's just doing it right now, it looks like. Okay, that's fine, I think. Like, not to be confused with I'm happy about it, but it's also not the worst. I am going to have to... Oof. That's nasty. So I'm going to get to Damnation when I untap here, but I am going to take a huge beating here. Yeah, alright, so he's going to take out my Mazavith. And this is, of course, before I get a chance to actually use it. So I think I'm going to have to break up this little party here and go for the makeshift mannequin here, unfortunately. So maybe we'll draw another... Yeah, Graveborn Muse, no thanks. So let's get Shriekmaw in here. Shriekmaw kills this. And then Shriekmaw blocks this guy. Yeah, he's 1 toughness, but this thing can, if it keeps attacking, it draws us more cards. Okay, so we're still doing fine, and Damnation we still have in our pocket here, so that's good too. I don't think we want to play Graveborn Muse. Maybe we just do. Yeah, actually, maybe we do just want to play Graveborn Muse here. Need to get red mana going too, because we're going to be drawing that stuff, so let's do that. I'll admit it's a little sketchy, but I mean, if we don't play Graveborn Muse, we're certainly not Damnationing here. And we take 2 anyway, so I might as well take 1 and draw a card. He's down to 1 card in hand. Let's see if he attacks. He does not. Okay, so we go to 10, but we start drawing cards and we start working our way towards maybe some Grizzlebrand shenanigans at some point here. All right, there's Boiler Works. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can play a Riftwing Cloud Skate here. It's not really exciting. I can just untap Monolith. I only have 3 black sources though, so I can't hardcast Grizzlebrand yet. I can't do Sphinx yet. I don't really have any plays here. Riftwing Cloud Skate, I guess seems fine. I could bounce. I mean, bouncing Goblin Guide seems very bad. But resetting Vials, I guess, like a thing. I just want to do something this turn. Because I'm going to follow up with Sphinx for sure. And then it's going to start to become hard to lose. So yeah, let's play him. think I need to start turning guys sideways here. Makes me a little nervous because the Graveborn Muse is going to hit us, but I mean, what am I going to do? Like, just sit here? This thing's going to start ticking me down, and I got to turn the tables, I think. Knight. All right, well, now I have to chump block Goblin Guide, which is a little annoying, but not a big deal. Yeah, I think I've got enough tools to win this game, and I might just want a Damnation here. I'm going to get one more card out of Graveborn Muse. Oh, yeah. Hopefully he plays something. If he plays the Aether Vial, it doesn't matter, but hopefully he plays another creature. That would be ideal. He's cracking his fetch land. He's just going to charm me. All right, well, it's good to know that he has that. Oh, it's because he knew I had Spellskite coming as well. So I'd love to Consecrated Sphinx here. Don't necessarily want to go to 4. If I Sphinx here, then Wrath is bad. So let's attack with Graveborn Muse. Yes, I know this thing has Pro Black, but it's a free roll. And then Damnation and Spellskite. Yeah, because Spellskite will protect us from any like top deck burn spells. Yeah, look at that. He took it. See? Sometimes they forget. This card. And then Spellskite to protect us at least a little bit from big burn spells. We know one of his cards, so he's got one unknown card in hand. He didn't seem to want to replay his Vial. Yeah, and he just rips Magma Jet right off the top. Unfortunately, I'm tapped out, so I'm just going to have to take it this time. That's kind of interesting spot, actually. This is going to be very, very, very close. Yeah, Vial's good. All right, so he put cards on the bottom and the bottom. So he's cold top decking here. So that's good news, because we are going to bury this guy in card advantage very quickly here. So Sphinx down. Boiler Works. Your move. This is the turn where I really would like to have that blue mana available, but it didn't work out. Okay, so this is his first draw step. Lightning Bolt doesn't do it. Most burn spells don't do it. Don't know if I can think of one that does. All right, Electrolytes, Terminate. Those are fine. Those are fine draws. I guess if he played... Okay, he's got a Flicker Wisp. Don't care about that. Yeah, whatever. I mean, that's cute, but like... Doesn't really... It's more annoying than powerful. Like, it doesn't really matter here. Sure. Like, he could just be helping me, potentially. I'm certainly not going to waste 2 life to change that. I think I want to just... Oops. I think I just want to electrolyze this so I can get in for damage. And this way we have mana up so that I can use Spellskite if I need to, or if I draw Forbid off of this trigger, then I can cast Forbid. If I draw Forbid, the game's just over. All right, we drew nothing. Nearheath Pilgrim resolves. Do not care about that card. I'm just going to cycle this guy. And there's Necromancy. All right. We should be in a position to win here very shortly. I'm not really sure exactly what's going on. So necromancy can hit Cloud Skate. No, that doesn't do anything. Shriekmont, nah, it doesn't do anything. We definitely don't want this thing. And on his side, it can hit Silverblade Paladin, hit you for 8. Yeah, that seems good. Where'd you go? There you are. He's giving me the GGs, but I didn't win yet. I mean, I obviously am winning, but he says he thought I had you even with the mold of 5. Incorrect. All right, so that was fun. You know, more crazy cube action, of course. And yeah, that was funny. That last part is always interesting because, like, you know, you have the win somewhere. It's just a matter of like looking around to find it. It's like, I just want the easy button to be like, yeah, you got it. Anyway, if you guys want to send me any feedback via email, limitedresourcespodcast@gmail.com. On Twitter, you can find me there. Good place to ask questions and stuff. Marshall_LR. And last but not least, the Limited Resources Clan here on Magic Online. If you would like to join, it's the same name, Marshall_LR. Just send me a message. I'll get you an invite. That's all there is to it. All of this stuff can be found at lrcast.com. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week.